G'day, I'm Cracker Freddy. How the bloody hell are ya? I'm playing some Battlefield Hardline beta today, and I thought I might give you a couple of hints and tips on how you can succeed at the blood money mode. Right, so my first piece of advice is learn to love the motorcycle. It is actually a really great vehicle for this particular game mode because it is small, it is fast, it's nimble, it doesn't offer you any protection, you can get shot off it, but as I say, fast, nimble, and you can maneuver around the gaps. Now, you also want to park it in a fairly sensible spot where it's not going to get blown up straight away. Now, the second piece of advice is don't run straight to the pile of cash. It's what everybody else does. You know that's what your enemy's going to do. The first thing you want to do is try and secure the perimeter. You can see there, I've ended up running in and sort of around where the money is stashed. And the best thing you can do here is, you know, some of your teammates are going to run straight into the money. Now, come out and defend them. There's plenty of chances for you to get money, but to start with, let's lock down the perimeter and try and get some of the people, some of the enemy flooding into the cash zone. Right, so once the area around the cache is clear and you revive any fallen comrades, the next trick is not to worry about filling up on cash straight away. You know the enemy's going to be running for this point, the zone is going to get hot, you're better off simply grabbing a couple of $100,000 worth of cash there. You can see I've grabbed 300, 2 or 300, anything just to open the account, get some cash in the vault. Now once you've got your cash, the tempting thing to do is to run straight out the nearest store. But the trick is to not be so predictable. So I kept an eye on my mini-map. I could see that guy was lurking. He wasn't expecting me to pop out the back door, and I shot him in the back. It also gave me an opportunity to revive the fallen comrade here, and that could be another couple of $100,000. Again, don't go through the main doors. That guy wasn't expecting me to come out the back, and I got another kill. Admittedly, I might have got a bit lucky here. If that guy could shoot a bit straighter, I might have fallen, but I think you understand what I'm trying to do. Now, whether you're on the side of the police or the criminals, this elevator here is a great way to get to your vault without getting shot. If I had to go down to the street and stuff, you run the risk of vehicles getting to you or anything else. You run up here, run towards your vault, pop a hole in the window, and you can basically skydive straight down, pop your chute early, and you can just redirect it. No one's really going to be looking up to shoot you at this point, and I can get almost down to the garage where I need to be. And you can help a teammate out there, but that building, it works the same as the other way. If you're on the side of the criminals, you can jump out the other side of the building, parachute all the way down until you're pretty much in the car park where your vault is. Now, one mistake I see a lot of teams making is that they do not defend their vault properly. Once you've gone and earned that cash and you've brought it back here, you've got to defend it. You know, I see a lot of people just getting it, jumping on the nearest or in the nearest vehicle and heading straight off to back to the stash of cash. It is important to look after it, so if you've got a few teammates like we have here, there's quite a fair war raging, and it's usually about this time of the game that they've got themselves a few dollars in their vault, and they start to come over to make your life miserable and steal it from you. So it is important to lock that down. Generally it comes in waves, and you can easily defend them off, and they'll go back to getting the cash from the centre. Now again, because people don't really use the motorcycles, or at least not often enough, there's one available. I'm easily able to jump back on that, head straight back up to where I need to be, quickly and efficiently. And one thing I'm going to do a little bit differently this time is think about my exit strategy, because once you have the cash, sometimes it can get hot. You want to be able to get out of there in a hurry. So you can see this particular motorcycle, although, spoiler alert, later on that is missing when I go to try and get on it. But I have left the vehicle there, and again, ease your way up. Don't run straight for the cash. That's when you're going to get shot in the side by someone hanging out in areas like this, or up on the roof there, as you can see me looking. That's a really popular spot. So lock down the perimeter before you dive for the cash. Once you're fairly happy that there's not many people around, you can head back in and try and get some money. Now, when there's more of you trying to get the cash at the same time, it will go up faster. So if you've got a couple of teammates already getting it, it's not a bad time to jump in, because you can save time, and you will loot your cash faster the more people there are looting it. Now once again, I don't actually fill my cash up. I could do, but I was keeping an eye on my mini-map. I saw someone lurking, so trying not to be predictable, I thought they might run through here looking for someone. Unfortunately I couldn't find them, but remember I parked the bike down the bottom there. I thought, yep, I'll jump straight over the wall and get it. 9 times out of 10 it's there. On that occasion it's actually not. Someone obviously saw it and used it. So you got to make the long run back to your vault. The best thing to do, obviously, is always try and stay out of sight, so I just use this section. There's no real right or wrong answer. I could have doubled back and gone to the elevator. Of course, I expected the bike to be there. Now you'll see a lot of vehicles patrolling this sort of part, so the bridge, believe it or not, is usually your best bet. As long as there's no one back towards the stash of cash sitting there trying to snipe you off, this is the better entrance, because down on ground level you're going to get a lot of vehicles and people driving by, basically. Now you can see they're attacking our vault again, which is why it was so damn quiet over at the cache. It was good. This team was good. They actually defended the vault, so I was able to easily sort of head down, trying to be cautious, trying to get people running in. But the reality is, if you are able to stop them from stealing money from your vault, a couple of good trips with only a couple of $100,000 in cash, and you actually get this game done really quite quickly there. I was able to sneak up on them because they weren't expecting me to pop around there that slowly. Again, it pays not to dive in head first. Anyway, that is the best way that I have found to play as the police. I will do a follow-up video showing you the best way to do it from the criminal's perspective. There's even a sneakier little way to do it. Anyway, hopefully you have enjoyed the video. Remember, leave a like. As always, hit subscribe for upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.